You're very welcome back. Well, many of us will have guests around for Christmas lunch and we'll want to create an extra special festive table setting. Irene O'Brien joins us with some ideas from Home Store and more, who of course decorated our set as well. Good morning to you, Irene.
Good morning, how are you?
I'm good, thank you.
Christmas.
Happy Christmas, yeah, we're in that zone now, aren't we?
It's time, definitely.
Do you know what? We spend a lot of time rushing meals all year round, don't we? And not taking the time to set the table and make things look festive and pretty.
Yeah.
Christmas time, I think we do put a little bit of special effort in, don't we?
I feel like on Christmas Day, it is the heart of Christmas Day. We do, it's where we all sit down, we've wrapped all the presents, there's been all the chaos coming up to it and all the lead up and the excitement. And this is just so special. And as I was thinking that as well, so many people are grabbing food on their knee.
Dinner on the lap.
Yeah, exactly. and the idea of kind of entertaining or just coming together if it's your small family, but giving it a sense of occasion. And I think that's really easy to do by kind of adding different textures and colours.
Okay, well maybe you'll talk us through what's made these table settings very special. The first one we're looking at is a very traditional table setting, isn't it?
Exactly. So I wanted to do two kind of different ones depending on your taste. And as you said, all the pieces are from Home Store and more, and a lot of what we're looking at is kind of texture and ornaments and stuff. This is, I mean, traditional in a sense, but it's kind of opulent, you know? So we have the lovely kind of burgundy tablecloth. This is a damask tablecloth. This does come in more traditional red, like the red that's over on our next contemporary table. And I love that it's kind of self-patterned. But the thing about this is, it's traditional, so it's something that you might have had in the family for a long time, but now you see a lot more people going for these kind of opulent colours together. And the thing about the tablecloths, all of them, is they come in two different sizes. So you know sometimes it's the only time you extend your table.
Yes, that's true.
When you're having everyone around for Christmas. So you can do that. And also they all come with kind of runners and napkins that match as well, depending on what your taste is.
So lots of complementary products.
Exactly. And of course, if you wanted it all to be matching, that's perfect. But what I did is I went for a different range then with the runner. So the runner here is one of the kind of glisten ones. Okay. And you'll see this again is available in a tablecloth if you wanted that, so you could have that, the gold, and it would still have the trim on it also. Okay. But I love the contrast, because you know, if you initially look, you don't necessarily think the patterns go together or kind of prints, but it's nice to have that contrast, particularly when we're bringing in all the gold and the kind of burgundies there as well. So
yeah, they work really well together, don't they? Red and gold.
Glitz gold is
Glitz
what that
gold.
one's called. Yeah, exactly. So we've the damask and then the glitz gold.
We have this lovely table setting here with the plates. Talk me through the plates. This is the charger plate.
So this is the charger plate. I'm sure you've seen these around all the time. They have them in silver and in red in Home Store and more. And the thing is, depending on which of the tables you're setting, I think these are great because we're usually using them as a placemat. And I think that's a lovely idea. But then later on in the day or earlier on the day, I might have had my Christmas napkin on it or serviettes and then been serving the nice bits and pieces on them too. I just think that's a lovely idea. And I think if you're doing the circular place setting, that's a nice thing to do. And it's even the idea of layering all of your delf before you're eating. Like, that kind of gives you a sense of occasion as well.
Of course. It makes it that bit more special, doesn't it?
It does. And like, I know I'm a really bad cook, so I don't do any of that. I might bring the bubbles, the board games, and then offer to do the table. And I think that that's a lovely thing to do. And it might be even that using existing stuff, but just adding kind of accents and different pieces that I'm adding each year.
Okay. The dinner set, where's that now?
So this is the dinner set here.
This is the dinner set. These are the bowls.
So this is the Wensley calico set. And what I liked about this is there's also bowls with this. So you have these two plates, but I liked the gold rim because I feel like it's kind of picking up there the gold theme here as well. But again, like, you want to be thinking about things that you can also use all year round.
I was going to say, can you throw these into the dishwasher? Because that's very important, isn't it?
Throw them into the dishwasher. And then I always just kind of say, though, like, look after when they're in there, though, kind of give them a little gap in between as well, you know. But I think they're great. And it's also about again, using pieces you can use all year.
Now, very fancy cutlery here.
They are my favourite. I know. They're lovely, aren't they?
Yeah,
so they're the Salter
different.
Opulent Gold, and it's a 16-piece set, as is the table set. And I just think they are so different, but there is a real sense of occasion with them, isn't there?
Absolutely.
You wouldn't
something
just be having that with your TV dinner, I don't think so. They're lovely, and they're kind of glistening, and yeah, it's
and
just
will they last? Can they go into the
occasion.
dishwasher as well?
I would hand wash these.
Yes,
I just always would, because I think sometimes you can't regulate the temperature on a dishwasher, so when I want to look after things. But again, you could be using them all the time, you know, and then we've just added kind of different centerpieces and your crackers, which are always fun as well. So,
of course.
Again, it's also how you're going to interact at the table. I think you need to think about that too.
Now, we have a slightly more modern, contemporary setting over here.
Exactly. We went for a contemporary one, and I think the thing about this is we've also used pieces that you don't necessarily associate with your Christmas table. And that's, you know, when you're bringing out all your decorations and you might have extra ones left from trees and different stuff, it's about incorporating them onto the table as well. So I think that that's kind of a nice way to do it.
Tablecloth?
So the tablecloth and the runner, it's kind of a silver. It's a glistening silver. Okay. So actually, under your tree, because obviously the guys have done your tree as well, the tree skirt is the same. So you might be able to match that into your room, you know. What you could do, if you didn't want to do contrasting, you would be able to maybe add, like, just use the napkins or just use the table, what are these called? Placemats.
Placemats, yes.
Placemats that all match, you know, but I just wanted to go particularly for on the camera, things that are kind of accented there with the colours.
Of course, okay. The placemat has a lovely kind of glistening trim on it as well.
That's it's a shimmer trim mat. So I think the red is lovely there. And again, you could still be using this all year round. It looks very Christmassy in this setting, but I think that's a really nice one there as well. Just to kind of give that little glisten. Because I think when you're walking into the table, it is all those kind of shiny bits that you're looking out for.
I do think it's a fair point that you do need to be able to use the stuff again, do you know?
No,
because
definitely.
Most people aren't in a position to store all of their Christmas stuff away.
And even if you see nice ideas here today, it's think about what you already have and what bits might complement what you already have, and it's kind of adding to that, you know. And I think Christmas things you add each year, and then again be using the pieces that you can all year round.
Okay, now this is a lovely place setting as well with your candy cane stuck in the napkin ring.
This candy cane is actually a stocking hanger, which I think is really cute. But when I was looking at the red and the white, I was like, do you know what, that'd be really cute in there. So we have the shimmer trim napkin, then we have the napkin rings, of which there's other colours as well, and then just popping that in there, because I just think they're fun, and I think children would like that. But also, if you're into kind of more modern bits as well, I think that they're really fun.
Just makes it quite fun, doesn't it?
It does make it fun.
The star and the pine cones, lovely accessories, I suppose, to your table, aren't they?
Exactly. So, like, the star is something you could have had on your mantelpiece. We love the nutcrackers guarding the kind of candle here as well. And the pine cones, you could have them hanging from your tree.
Yes.
But I like multi-use things as well, you know, so you can be moving them around. And then, obviously, candles are a really big thing as well. So the Tuscany candle, the guys are just kind of keeping guard there.
Yes.
We didn't like them. They were all about health and safety, our nutcrackers. This is actually really interesting because it has the double wick, and it means that it actually burns down evenly, which I thought was a revelation.
Brilliant.
Maybe you already knew about those things.
No, I didn't actually. I've seen the double wick, but I didn't know that it just burns evenly.
Yeah, so that's the whole point of it. It's that it all kind of burns down evenly as well. So, and then we literally have just put kind of baubles in the middle, and then your crackers again, which are all
lovely. In a Kilner jar. It's so simple, isn't it?
Well, that's the thing, because obviously Homestore were really well known for their Kilner jars, and I wanted to take pieces that you might have all the time, and you could be filling that with the pine cones, or, you know, the snowy pine cones that we had at the other table.
Get as creative as you like.
Get as creative as you like, and just think of different ways to do it. So
brilliant. All
of them available now, and create your own ones.
Brilliant, Irene. Thank you very much. Lots of inspiration there. Now, we'll take a quick break, back in 3 minutes' time. See you then.